Hey friends, happy Sunday. Today's December the 15th, and here we are, back with another daily vlog December. If you're new to the channel, my name's Gabe, that's me. Every day in December, we are posting a daily vlog in order to get to know each other and to have some fun, and hopefully get better at this whole YouTube thing. Today, I just want to talk with you for a brief minute about some of our digital habits, which I know is a weird thing to talk about on a social media platform like this, YouTube. It is entertainment and education and everything in between, and people can spend a lot of time on YouTube. I'm one of them. And a few years ago, I was finding myself using my phone more and more, being really connected to the point of being distracted all the time. About that time, a few years ago, I started listening to more audiobooks, reading more books, and trying to be intentional with what I was reading. And one of the books I came across is Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. Cal has written several New York Times best-selling books, including the book Deep Work. Has, in this book, really captured a healthy approach to technology and to technology use. One thing that I really appreciate about this particular book is that he does not say to completely do away with technology, get off of every social media platform and, throw your iPhone away. That's not his message, which I really appreciate. What he's trying to do is help us to use technology and the connectedness that it can bring to bring value to our lives, not to detract from it. This book is written in two parts. So part one is called Foundations, and here he makes the case for the problem. Talks about distraction and a lot of research around attention and around the different ways that social media companies actually are vying for our attention and kind of capitalizing on our distraction. So he presents the problem and then proposes a philosophy to help guide us toward a better lifestyle that he calls digital minimalism. And while he does not say this is the only solution or the absolute necessarily best way to live, he's proposing a solution to the problem of our overly distracted, chronically connected world. Part one ends with a digital declutter, which is a very practical way to kind of flip the reset switch on your digital engagement. And then in part two, it gives you practices to help you live a digital minimalist lifestyle. But for today, I really want to focus in on what digital minimalism is and what value I think it can bring for us. He calls this philosophy digital minimalism, and he defines it as a philosophy of technology use in which you focus your online time on a small number of carefully selected and optimized activities that strongly support things you value, and then happily miss out on everything else. Basically, every technology that we use in our life goes through this filter, like a cost-benefit analysis. What is this costing me in terms of time and attention and energy and mental health, and what am I gaining from it? A lot of times we download an app or sign up for a new service or buy a new piece of technology for a relatively minor thing, but then it sucks us in as the algorithms and as the strategies of the social media companies drive our attention and feed our scroll in such a way that we end up using it in quantities that are disproportionate to the value that we originally wanted from it. For example, we all signed up for Facebook to be able to stay connected with family and friends, but now we can easily doom scroll for hours, seeing funny videos or reading political posts or seeing ads for various things on sale. And it's all very carefully crafted to hold our attention for as long as possible. And so we wanted to be able to message people and stay connected with people. That was the intention. That was the original reason. And that's the value we want from it. But the cost of that has ended up being all of this time and attention and energy, and usually also like our mood. I know that if I scroll for too long, I just might get in a bad mood and a weird funk. And so the cost ends up not being worth the value that it adds in some cases. Under the philosophy of digital minimalism, we run every use of technology through that filter, and we do away with some or strictly limit them, and we use others in those specific purposes to gain those specific values. This book is awesome, and I really think that the philosophy of digital minimalism has a lot to offer myself and a lot of people that I've talked to and that I know personally. I've recommended this book to several friends and would recommend it to any of you. This is not going to be an in-depth review. Maybe we'll do that later. I just wanted to introduce you to this book. Cal Newport has written really an amazing and helpful piece here that can help us reclaim some autonomy in our overly connected, chaotic world. I'd recommend picking up a copy of it. You can get it on Amazon. You can listen to it on Audible. You can go find it, I imagine, anywhere books are sold, and it will not be time wasted. This will be worth your time, and he will challenge you at some point to do the digital declutter, and I would highly recommend doing the digital declutter. Don't just read the book and say, oh, that's nice, but actually do it. Try it. Try the declutter and then see what comes next for you. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy. Read this book, Digital Minimalism, Cal Newport. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.